G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd do something a bit different and address why I really love Shimpaku Junipers and why Juniper spermata, what we have in Australia, Juniper spermata or procumbens or prostrata, the differences and why I appreciate one more than the other. Now I'm trying to get myself as the background for this tree. You would have seen this tree in a few videos before, like I'll try and stand behind it, but you'll notice it's a nice slanting style, nice, there's a pad here, I've done a few videos on this tree and I'll probably put them in the link below. Now, it's come out of winter and this tree just sat on the benches getting watered as per normal. Nothing nice, they get that nice dull grey foliage that Shimpakus get as well, things like that. But then it wakes up, nice healthy foliage and nice green parts, and then look at these dead bits throughout the tree. Now I have absolutely no idea why it does that. I know there's probably lots of theories out there, lots of probably explanations, but I don't have an explanation, and that's not what I'm trying to talk about today. It's more around I don't get the same issues with Shimpaku Juniper. Now, this is a nice little, you've probably seen this guy in my collection quite a bit. I always do videos on him all the time. Where's the front? I'm sure I'll get the front for you guys. Somewhere in there. It's a nice little tree. Really cool little tree. Look at the foliage, all beautiful, comes out of winter. Not a problem at all. It's just awesome. I have absolutely no idea why Juniper procumbens, or this one's prostrata, I think it is, or something like that. Prostrata, procumbens, prostrata spermata, all those ones. Even the spermatas I have problems with. Yeah, so now I've got to go through the tree. So it's all crumbling away, actually crumbles away. See that? Just crumbles away. And there's I don't know any reason why I did that. Is it because there's wire on it? But there's other branches with wire. Did it get on to get enough water? Did it, it just dies back for no reason. Now, yeah, as I said, I'm going to come in now and take off all that wire that I put on, go through it and take off the big branches, go through it bit by bit and start cutting away. I mean, something that I shouldn't have done, shouldn't have to do, now I've got to do. It's really frustrating. I don't know. These are great trees. I think they're great trees when they're young. When they get a bit older, they tend to do this. That's what I found anyway. I don't know if anyone else has different opinions on that, but that's what I'm finding with these trees, and it's very frustrating. There's some bits that sometimes it yellows. I mean, Shimpaku do a bit of yellowing, but there's only very few times that. Look, this really big branch here. So annoying. When they're young, I think they're very good and strong, but when they get older, they're just useless. Not useless, but it's just frustrating why they do that. See, it's just dried up and dead. Yeah, so let me try and, can you see those? You can just see yourselves. Patches of dead branching here and there. Tree was perfectly healthy going into summer, and now it's just, I don't know what to do. Anyone got ideas? It'd be great to hear, but I'm just going to go through this tree and start removing all those dead bits because it looks horrible on the tree. Is it because the tree's getting older? There's older branches on it? Is it too much wiring? Is it just... I don't see any issues with disease or anything on this tree. It looks really healthy and strong. Was something over winter? I didn't do have something over winter. It's really, I just don't have an explanation. I've lost some key like there's some important branches that are in these positions. Like now I've got to rewire everything. And it's a lot of effort. Like if you're going to wire a tree, a juniper, you really don't have to wire it again for a good 6 months to a year, probably more, because they're not going to. This tree's in refinement stage, so you shouldn't have to take off too much wire. I'm just cutting off the old ones now. The other thing I have to do now is go back and rewire. as I was saying, it's great for younger trees. I find when they're young, they're strong and healthy, and they do really well. But when they get to a certain age, I don't know, do they just are not happy being in bonsai pots or something? Yeah. So it looks really, I've had to thin it out quite a bit. It's kind of much thinner now. I mean, for me it's more the time wasted. Like, you're wasting time having to go through the tree now. Now I've got cut off wire bits here and there. I've got to go back and take off and rewire branches, reposition the tree again. When, I've styled it in a way that should have been fine for a number of years. So having that is really, really frustrating. Yeah, but that's all. I just wanted to kind of touch on that subject. It's a frustrating subject. There's still lots of dead bits in there. Lots of healthy, I can see the nice healthy foliage in the top. There's a few dead bits actually in the top too. Like, come on. I don't know if other people have the same problem. Did I not give it enough water in winter? I don't know. I don't see any disease, I don't see any red mite, I don't see any issues around that. That could be causing problems for junipers. So yeah, but in contrast, little Shimpaku, it's just gold. It's beautiful, healthy, strong, gold foliage, great foliage. So anyway, kind of a whinge session there, just on junipers. When you're beginning out, they're awesome. Like, they're great to learn on, great to style, and they seem to do really well. Now that this tree is more mature, like this is the first tree I ever worked on in bonsai over 20 plus years ago. So I've still got it. It's not put out a massive trunk or anything like that. It's just one of those things that I made mistakes on, learned from, made mistakes on, learned from, but still survived and still thrived. So maybe it's just age. I'm not 100% sure. I look out for disease and fold and any issues around that. Just not sure. But they're great for beginners. So you can see, for a beginner, the Juniper, procumbens, spumata, prostrata, in this case, this one, they're great for beginners, and you can take them to quite a long history and a long time having them. But it's just sometimes they annoy me. Whereas Shimpaku don't do the issue unless I make a mistake on a Shimpaku or something. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm stop babbling now, and let me know your thoughts, I guess, on if you've got that issue, the same issue with all the trees, all the junipers, prostrata, procumbens, spumata, those ones, that you get the same issue. And now I've taken most of that out, so. Alright guys, I'll check in with you another time and stay tuned for more videos. See you then. Bye.